Good news this week, September 20, 2025 Forest, bees, and green roofs. The best positive news we're celebrating this week. A new nature preserve in Ohio will protect 3,000 acres of Appalachian foothills in one of the largest private land protection initiatives in state history. Nearly 3,000 acres of forest in the foothills of Appalachian, Ohio, and the wildlife that call it home, will be protected and open to the public. The family that has owned the land for the last century donated it to a local land bank, which will manage it as a nature preserve, protecting wildlife and adding trail markings and parking to make it more accessible and safe for the public. And with a conservation easement on the land, the Nature Conservancy will ensure the property is protected long-term. Why is this good news? In Ohio specifically, public lands are limited compared to the rest of the country, with only about 4.2% public land. Nature preserves, especially large ones like this, not only protect critical species and ecosystems, but they keep public lands and nature available and accessible to the public, bringing its own wide range of benefits. A retired teacher sheltered 18 students fleeing the Colorado school shooting in his home last week. A 16-year-old male student opened fire at Evergreen High School in Evergreen, Colorado, a mountain town near Denver, shooting and injuring 2 students and himself. Don Saigon lives about 300 yards from the school and was finishing up lunch when he heard pounding at his door. About 7 young men told him what was happening and asked if he'd let them in. As a retired teacher who taught public school for 25 years, Saigon quickly welcomed them in along with a second group that followed. His wife, a retired nurse, was also able to help calm the students down, treat them for shock, and comfort them. Africa has provided school meals to 20 million more children in the past 2 years, demonstrating both a shift away from dependence on foreign aid and toward a stronger commitment to education. A new report found that governments in sub-Saharan Africa have provided school meals to approximately 20 million more children over the past 2 years. The largest rise in school feeding of any region in the world. 87 million children total received school meals in 2024. Countries like Ethiopia, Rwanda, Madagascar, and Chad all fed 6 times as many children. The report also found that local farmers were benefiting from the additional school meals. In Benin, the government's purchase of local food contributed over $23 million to the economy last year, and more than 1/3 of Sierra Leone's school meals came from food from smallholder farmers. Why is this good news?